I just have to remind you, don't you ever let anybody take your power from you. You have the same power that you did before November 5th. And you have the same purpose that you did. And you have the same ability to engage and inspire. So don't ever let anybody or any circumstance take your power from you.
You're lost, Mac. Live with it. Live with it.
Hey y'all, Gravity. Any day above ground, live it. So you already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right, share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other YouTubers. I'm different. I'm just going to apologize right now because I need this screen to show you why these Democrat shills are no good. And Kamami's video is playing underneath. And I know y'all don't want to see her, but for all intents and purposes, I have to show this. But you see this tweet by Drew Comments. Now, I've had a run-in with him about politics on one other occasion. And he's not that bright when it comes to politics. He just has a bigger audience of people that'll shill for him, which is fine, whatever. We as a society have learned to live in an echo chamber, and sometimes the echo chamber is so good we don't want to leave. Drew Comments. He wrote that tweet that I had underneath in the open. And suffice to say, when I saw it, I started laughing. And then I cleared the tears out of my ducts. And I just started shaking my head, because the fact that you've had more black people be astute with politics and not just worrying about politics the last few months of an election cycle, more black people are paying attention. You would think at this point you wouldn't write tweets like this. You expect her to pop up on black podcasts. Sir, she only shows up on black podcasts to boost her ego and to boost her profile. She's not going there to learn. She's not going there to teach, because you also said you hope she teaches civics. Okay. Her cousin Vivek Ramaswamy, aka Ramen Noodles. Sorry. Her cultural and ethnic cousin, because I got to be careful in this. What are we going to call this? This decade of delineation. That's what we'll call it. They both don't know civics. Because remember, Ramen Noodles was running around talking about how we need to start teaching civics in high school if you want to be able to vote. Sir, why don't you just, never mind. We're not going to go there because it's not about him today. I've already cooked him on that. But Kamami, if she's so good at civics, how come she didn't use Article 4, Section 4 of the Constitution to protect us, since she's the border czar? Because she's still in power for another 2 months. Why didn't she do that? You don't believe me. I figured you didn't, sir. Let me help you. Here's Article 4, Section 4 of the U.S. Constitution. It states, the United States shall guarantee to every state in this union a republican form of government and shall protect each of them against invasion. And on application of the legislature or of the executive, when the legislature cannot be convened, against domestic violence. Invasion. Even the administration you're caping for called it an invasion. But you don't care about that. You care about Kamami. I'm sorry, I had to put a video back up again. My bad. This is who you're caping for. This woman does not care about you, sir. And she never did. We don't need her to explain every Trump administration failure. We don't need that. We've got plenty of people here that have done that, including us over here in New Black Media. But let y'all tell it. You know everything. Okay, since you know everything, I want to show y'all something that old Drew also put up. You're going to love this. Okay, I want y'all to look at this tweet. This was a subsequent tweet afterwards. And again, I started crying, laughing, and then I shook my head again. Because there's no way you could go 0 for 2. There's no way. Even in the world of politics, you're granted one. You should at least start out 50%. But okay. He wrote, I'm gonna say this one time. Black people in real life don't give a F, and made sure to write that in caps, about illegal immigration at all. It has no effect on us whatsoever. They don't threaten our jobs, our safeties, our homes, schools, nothing. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to do it. Hit the music. Lord, the Most High. I know you and I, we're getting better. Every day we're getting better. I know you like the fact that I've been doing more religious content lately. I know. Let me have this. Please, let me be a human. I know I'm on the second level of ascension. Let me go back to the earth. For just this time. Let me have it. Okay. Sir, are you serious right now? You're punking us. I know. Maybe you meant to put this out on April 1st. Sir, how does illegal immigration not affect black people? I'm just trying to figure this out, family. How? Sir, they're not dropping them off in white neighborhoods. They're not even dropping them off in Asian neighborhoods. They're not even dropping them off in Latino neighborhoods. These surges of quote unquote border jumpers, they're putting them around black folks. I know. Sir, New York, they're putting them in the Bronx, black neighborhoods. They just happen to be Latino adjacent. Queens, they've been putting them in Jamaica, Queens. Maybe a lot of people don't know that. Oh yeah, I got eyes and ears up there in New York. Yeah, they're showing up there. They're showing up there in Brooklyn. I did a whole program where I showed where some of these shelters were. These shelters were in black neighborhoods. They're dropping them off in Harlem. I know Harlem's gentrified, but they're putting them near black people on the west side, where the blacks and Latinos are. I know y'all don't like the word blacks, but you know, just for all intents and purposes for this, I had to use that. My bad. This man said they don't threaten our schools. Sir, they were kicking black kids out of their school and making them do remote learning so they could have migrant children in them schools. The kids weren't being able to use their own gymnasium that not you, but those people in Chicago's tax money are being used to fund them. They couldn't even use their own facilities that they're paying for. He said they don't threaten our safety. This guy is insane. Sir, they do threaten our safety. Yes, they attack us. Yes, they do. It may not be as frequent as them going into places like Manhattan and attacking people. Okay, fine. Sir, they attack our feeling of feeling safe in our own neighborhoods. You don't believe me? Go look up Rainbow Beach in Chicago if you think I'm lying. They've been doing home invasions, sir. They've been doing theft rings, led by white people. We're just gonna call it what it is. But we're getting the blame for that. That affects our safety. That affects our homes. If we over here, New Black Media and the Black grassroots didn't call it out, that would be the prevailing thought. And the fact you wrote jobs, that's the one that pissed me off the most, because you could have done 30 minutes of research, 30. You would have brought up Clover Hill Bakery, 2018. How the illegals were messing with these people's paychecks. They were messing with their livelihoods, their health, because they wanted to pay them more than the people who live here and who are legal and established. And what happened? ICE raided that facility, got them all up out of there. Everybody in that facility, including the legal Latinos, got paid. A woman who was working there for decades became the manager. And within 2 years, record profit until they sold to Hostess. Coach Foods in Mississippi, same thing. ICE raided it, got rid of all the illegals. Who ran up in there and got most of them jobs? Black folks. You're going to still sit up there and tell me that it doesn't affect our jobs. Sir, the job market sucks right now. There's so many black people in tech that want better tech jobs so they can provide and show their skills and maybe produce something that'll change this world. Can't even get that opportunity because they're so gung-ho, this government, of bringing in over people from India and Pakistan because you could pay them less to go do the machine learning and AI, which both Trump and her said that they want. But it doesn't affect us. And rightly so, when I saw this post, you got cooked. Now you tried to cape. You said now legal immigration is a different story. The legal immigrants who come over can compete like a MF. Finance, legal, medicine, etc. They are equipped and ready, but so are we. No animosity, just acknowledging great competition. It's all love and brings out the best. Why didn't you just write this? I'm going to be quiet because I was going to say something wrong. I'm going to be quiet. Marcel cooked him. Juicy Genius cooked him. He said this is not a real conversation. Oh my Lord. It's not a guess what, sir, let me help you. You know why it was a real conversation? Because that's what people voted on. Ooh, I wasn't supposed to say that. Sir, number 2, you can go look this up. Number 2 issue for voters was the border. We're not even talking about just the Latinos. We're talking about everybody. Everybody. That man said it wasn't a real conversation. Sir, y'all had discourse for weeks about them Haitians up in Ohio. What do you mean it wasn't a real conversation? Lake and Riley wasn't a real conversation. Shout out to the Black Grassroots, by the way, because we were the first on that. Not them white folks. Shout out to Torian for that. We weren't on that. We weren't outside debunking every time they tried to say it was one of us killing people up in Chicago. We were like, no, you need to look at them Latinos. You need to look at them illegals. And every time they did, notice, sir, let me help you. Because these are the type of cats that are going to get us in trouble. This is why they don't deserve a microphone. Sir, up in Chicago, they were always running around saying we were the ones doing these mass deletions. We started looking into some of them. Now we're not absolving ourselves of everything, because some of us are lost. But you start looking, they start hiding names. And then we dig deeper and find out they're illegal. They ain't even supposed to be here. How many illegal crimes have you seen on social media that you probably just scrolled past? Well, we keep going. Look. This man responded to the woman who he took the screenshot from. Shout out to her. He said, I love the comments clowning this. They said everything I would have said. You're out of touch as much as Kamala was. He said, I'm black in real life. You're not. You're delusional. I was going to say something, but I'm going to be quiet. Look, now they're saying we unserious. I swear they don't understand what's going on in this country. But you get the gist of it. I might leave the link in the description box so y'all can read this whole thread. This boy is lost. He's lost. This is what we are fighting against. These lost Negroes with a mic. You know nothing, sir. Nothing. Okay, I'm still scrolling. Look, you're internet black. There's a reason why he said that. Because he think him going to a HBCU qualifies him as black. This is why I'm going to be quiet. I'll just say this. There's a certain 6-letter word popping in my head, but I ain't got no proof, so I'm not fixing to put that up out there. But a lot of context clues here, family. Something wrong with this man. I'm gonna go see about this AJ woman. I'm gonna see, maybe me and her can have a conversation. But anyway, this video is running long. Let me get up out of here. I just wanted y'all to see this. We're gonna have to deal with this until 28. I'm not even thinking about 26 right now. 28. Lord have mercy. But anyway, y'all, let me get up out of here. You already know what to do. Share, like, and subscribe. That's right, share, like, and subscribe, because I'm not like other dudes. I messed it up because this dude is... Never mind, y'all. Take care. Stay safe. I'm out. Lord, you command me shills, man. Well, you know what? When she leaves the observatory in a few weeks, y'all can be the moving people. Help her wrap up with the blue tarp. It's gonna be a lot of moving trucks, family. A lot. And remember, she's gonna need a little one for all the collard greens that she gonna procure. Just saying.